Hey chat, how are you? Exhales forcibly. So I watched Predator: Badlands. The first Predator, OG, the bomb. Excellent action flick. Arnold in peak Arnold heyday. Uh, and then there's been various Predators and Aliens and Predators and Aliens and whatever. So this is Predator Badlands, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, he of 10 Cloverfield Lane. Excellent. He of Prey from a few years ago, which is a Predator affiliated cinematic universe movie. And I remember watching it, and I remember nothing else. But it was the pandemic, and so it gets a pass. I remember being reviewed well. So Predator Badlands, also starring Elle Fanning, she of Dakota Sister. Okay, so right off the bat, you cannot take this movie seriously. It is so stupid. It is so just moronic and idiotic and dumb. Well, first off, the Predators, they're ugly. They're not pleasant to look at. They're distractingly unattractive. And so you got to stare at these ugly mugs for an hour and 47 minutes. It's just, it gets old. It's like, I don't want to look at this. I want to look at Leo DiCaprio and handsome Tobey Maguire and pretty Elle Fanning, who's in this later. But you're just like, why are they subjecting me to stare at this ugly thing, this ugly alien, this ugly beast? It's no fun. Like Arnold said in the original Predator, "You one ugly motherfucker." The CGI is bad. The special effects are bad. Lots of really, really dark scenes. You can't make heads or tails of what's going on. Just an all-around unpleasant viewing experience. So what's the twist? How did they put a new spin on the Predator, as it were? This Predator has daddy issues. Yeah, that's right. My daddy doesn't love me. Daddy wants to kill me. Daddy says I'm weak. Daddy doesn't want me in the family. Daddy doesn't want me in the clan. Wah. Why doesn't Daddy love me as much as my big brother? That's the premise. That's the plot. It's so stupid. You're like, okay. And if you remember, what was the motivation in the original Predator movie? He was the Predator. That was his motivation. His motivation was to kill and hunt, seek and destroy, and get skulls as trophies. There was no motivation. It's in his name, the Predator. He preys, he kills, and that's what it's supposed to do. And that's what's great about the Predator. It doesn't have any mind or any thinking or any family emotions going on. It's just the Predator. And I suppose you want to twist it and give it a new spin, but whatever. It's in your name. You're the Predator. Start predatoring. So stupid. Elle Fanning, criticism about her. She's too wacky for this movie. She's too goofy. There's too much comedy going on. Wrong. She saves the movie. She is the movie. I got 45 minutes into it, and I was just like, I can't. I can't take this seriously. Oh, and they talk. Everything is and everything is subtitles. And yeah, Elle Fanning speaks English, but the Predator, the ugly one, they're all ugly. Like Phil Hartman's caveman impression. And you're just like, okay, I'm sick and tired of listening to them yammer on about Daddy doesn't love me, and I'm sick and tired of looking at their disgusting faces. So what am I doing here? Terrible. I get that they were trying something new and different. I mean, how many times can you watch a predator rip out the spine of someone? It's like Mortal Kombat. Finish him! I can watch that all day, day. Whatever. This movie, not for me. I also watched the reboot of The Running Man starring industry plant Glenn Powell. Similar, once again, another Arnold remake. Similar to the Arnold movie, but nothing like the Arnold movie. Also starring Nepo baby Josh Brolin. It's okay. It's a decent action flick. The first 2/3, and then the third act, the final act, there's lots of yelling and talking and negotiating, and you're like, okay, what's up with all this yapping and dialogue? And then it culminates in the final action set piece, where when is Hollywood gonna take notes that in a gunfight with automatic guns on a small private plane, that doesn't work? When will Hollywood learn? You got a couple, whatever, machine guns, AK-47s, whatever they are. Okay, they're mowing everything down in sight in this tiny, tiny plane, but somehow Glenn Powell escapes unharmed. Whatever. Solid flick until the last third, and I would say just skip it because it's not worth it. It's not good enough. The first 2/3 aren't good enough to justify the fail of a third act. Also watch Sisu 2: Road to Revenge. Listen, if you loved the first Sisu, which we did, you will love the second Sisu. Action scenes stretching credulity, but at the same time, it's hilarious and it's so awesome. And it's Looney Tunes-esque, but it's fun and it's cool. Some scenes are very, very painful, like him laying down on his back on a bed of glass. A few other scenes like that where you're just like, ee, ow, ooh, that hurted me watching it. But overall, a fantastic movie. So, to review, Predator: Badlands. Daddy doesn't love me. Running Man. Again, skip it. Sisu 2: Road to Revenge. Do not skip it. Watch it. Okay, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm outie. 5,000 G money. Gotta go. Late. See ya. Beam.